This is an incredible combination loan that I didn't think existed. I just found out about it maybe a month ago. Been searching for it for a couple of years. Here it is. It's a down payment assistance loan combined with a renovation loan. So basically, for all those that need down payment assistance or just have low cash to close, and you want to improve upon the property itself or fix things, we're combining down payment assistance with a renovation loan. It's not done before until now. So I'm very excited to bring this to you. As always, I'm going to show the advantages of the program. I'm going to show you how to qualify for the program. And at the end, we're going to show an example so you can kind of wrap your mind around this. It's going to change the game. Very excited to bring this to you. And as always, let's kick off this rodeo right now. Hi folks, I'm Kevin Fagan. I'm the Mortgage Patriot on your side, nestled here in the hill country above San Antonio, Texas, serving proud Texans and all you great folks all around the country. So another great one today, but this is even more particularly good because again, it's a niche product that everyone's going to need virtually because it solves problems for not just you, the buyer, but it also solves problems for the selling side. I'll get into all that in a minute, but before that, if you can hit the like and subscribe, it's real important because it brings the algorithms of YouTube more favorable so that my content rises a little more to the top. And as you can see, I got lots of videos that I've been giving great content across the country to lots of folks on topics typically like down payment assistance, VA, FHA loans, investor type loans, best loans for investors, and so forth. So lots of great content. This is only going to add to that. So let's get into the advantages, disadvantages. Let's get into the guidelines, and let's talk about an example of this great new product. So why do I call this loan a game changer? Because, well, it is, because you're combining the very, very important aspects of a down payment assistance program with a renovation loan. I've got videos on renovation loans. You can look them up in my library here, but they have never been associated with a down payment assistance. To this point, you haven't been able to combine those two. Again, this is a combination loan that's going to combine the special forces of a down payment assistance with a renovation loan. What is that going to do? It's going to allow you not only to buy a house with less down payment, less cash to close, but it's also going to allow you to maybe fix items that the seller can't fix or just need to be fixed and improve the home with new items that you are hoping to have in there which didn't exist before. So you can add to some of the finishing touches inside the house. We'll get a little more specific about that. But that's the beauty of this loan. It allows you to come in with a lesser down payment and at the same time fix and or improve items that weren't already existing in the home. Incredible concept. Okay, here's the giant advantage and why I call this a game changer loan. Because with this combination loan, it's going to allow you to buy a home that you wouldn't normally be able to buy. It's just that simple. And I'll break it down for you. What's the biggest reason in an FHA loan you cannot get a deal done is because of necessary repairs. In other words, repairs that have to be done that are compelled by the lender. The lender's saying, hey, you got to fix this roof, you got to fix this foundation, you got to fix this faulty wiring, and you got to fix these plumbing issues. Those are all safety issues that have to be addressed before the close of the loan. And let's say this, hypothetically, that comes to $25,000. The seller's saying, hey, we don't have $25,000 to fix this up. We're sorry. Even if we wanted to, we don't have it. You're saying, hey, I'm the buyer. I barely have enough money for a down payment. That's why I need a down payment assistance program. So who's going to pay for all this? This combination of loan allows you to do that. After you negotiate with the selling party, maybe to bring down that cost, $25,000, you can now add that to a loan of $25,000. So now you are still only coming out with a fraction of the entire purchase price plus the renovation. But now the lender is going to be satisfied because these items will be taken care of either at closing or after closing with the renovation work. So it allows for a transaction that otherwise would fall apart on you 9 out of 10 times. It's going to be solved by this combination loan. I'm going to get into an example once again, but that's an incredible concept if you let it sink in for a little bit. This will solve most of the issues in terms of being able to buy the home that you want. Let's talk about the qualifying nature of this combination loan because they're short and sweet. On the credit score side, you need to have at least a 580 or better. If you're below that, I can certainly help you. I got some ninja tricks up my sleeve as always. Ultimately, though, we'd like to get you to about 620, and I can usually push the scores that high. I want to do that because we want to improve your pricing. Just get better pricing, which lowers your monthly payment. Never a bad thing for that, right? So I've got tricks but theoretically you can be down as low as 580 on your credit score. Secondly is your housing payment, that ratio. You have a monthly income figure. You're allowed about 38% of your monthly income, your household income, to be expressed in your housing payment. Your housing payment is going to be comprised of lots of things, about 5 things. Your principal and interest on the loan itself, the property taxes on the home itself, property insurance on the home itself, private mortgage insurance from the FHA source, and lastly, HOA dues. So all those 5 factors come into play, and they cannot exceed around 38% of your monthly income. And lastly, your savings level, your liquid assets, because yes, we're going to get you down payment assistance. It may not cover everything, but it's going to cover most of that down payment, the 3.5% of your purchase price. But you also have closing costs, and you also have escrow you have to build. So there's lots of factors that go into cash to close. You're going to need some liquid assets. I don't know. We're going to get an exhaustive example right now. It's going to answer all the questions and show you how you can use this combination loan to your benefit. Just as a quick reminder, use the comment section down below in the YouTube area for any concerns or questions, or just tell me about your situation and I can help you out, and or email, call, or text me. I prefer a text, but I respond to everything. People are always surprised. Oh my gosh, you do actually respond. So yes, reach out to me at 210-317-6514. And if this video is especially important to you, or you can think of a friend or a sibling that this will work for you, pass along this video, because again, I'm about to go into an example that's going to showcase quite a bit of the benefits of this combination loan, and it's going to be helpful to a lot of people. So send it along, like and subscribe, comment, and or contact me straight away. Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes of a great example, and let's use some assumptions. You're buying a $300,000 house. You are under contract on a $300,000 purchase. You have household income of $90,000. You have credit scores of 680, and you have $10,000 in the bank. Those will be all of our assumptive criteria. The very first thing you do is you get an inspection done. Well, the inspection comes back a couple of days later. You're in your option period of 10 days, and lo and behold, everything that you were worried about is shown in the inspection report. You need some roof repair, you need foundation repair, you need some rewiring, and you need some plumbing fixes. Okay, all those are safety issues. The lender's going to say, we have to have these done before or in some combination with renovation to go forward. And let's assume that that whole mix of fixes comes out to $22,000. Also, you love the house, but you want some things improved on the house. You have just cheap laminate on the countertops. Well, wouldn't that be great to have granite countertops? And we'd like some lighting fixtures exchanged all through the house. So the granite countertops and the lighting fixtures together cost about, let's say, $13,000. So you're at $22,000 for the necessary repairs from the lender, and you have $13,000 of your wish list to improve the house. So now you're at $35,000 worth of improvement. Well, you can go back to the seller and say, here's the inspection report. The foundation, the roofing, and the wiring and the plumbing all need fixing. And that's $22,000. We can't pay for that. And they're going to say, well, we can't pay for that either. So what you do is you can negotiate down off that $300,000 minus $22,000. So now you're at $278,000 as a purchase price. And you use your renovation loan to put that $27,000 into. So you're buying it for $278,000, and you have a renovation amount on the side of $22,000 to take care of those repairs. And you're adding to that renovation $13,000 more for your countertops and your lighting fixtures. So you have a purchase price of $278,000, and you have a renovation amount on the side of $35,000. So if you're still tracking with me, the renovation aspect of this loan allows the deal to go forward, because otherwise it'd be a dead stop. The seller can't pay for it. You can't pay for the repairs. The lender requires the repairs. Everybody's at a standstill. So the renovation aspect of this loan allows the deal to continue forward. Hopefully that makes sense to you. That's giant in and of itself right there. So now let's see how the 278 plus the 35 come together, and what that down payment and closing cost looks for you with the down payment assistance component of the combination loan. Okay, so we're working off the purchase price with the renovation amount of a $313,000 deal. And remember, we have now the down payment assistance aspect that we haven't utilized yet. We've already put the $35,000 of renovation work into the loan. So now we have the closing costs approximately $18,955. We're going to take out the down payment assistance portion of that. That's going to be about $6,260. Where did I get that number? That's about 2% of the $313,000. So out of $18,955, we're going to subtract out $6,260. We're also going to subtract out seller concessions. I get seller concessions for my clients almost every single time. In this category of transaction and at this level, we probably can get about $6,000 of seller concessions. So now we are down to a total of $6,695. You have $10,000 in our example. You'll write the check for about $6,695. You have leftover reserves. You haven't spent any money at all for the renovation work that's been built into the loan. Now you've got the loan approved because you're going to fix the roof, the foundation, the plumbing, and the wiring. Lo and behold, you're also going to get new countertops and new lighting fixtures throughout the house. All because of the benefits of this combination loan, which combines the down payment assistance and the renovation aspect. Incredible deal, incredible concept. Call me once again at 210-317-6514. Text me even better. I'll respond to your comments below as well. And as always, I'm Kevin Fagan, the Mortgage Patriot, on your side. Make it a great one.